That beautiful tattoo on your skin, it's not just an art, it's a chemical experiment happening under your skin. A study found that 44% of tattoo inks are contaminated with harmful bacteria. These bacteria have been linked to sepsis and severe organ damage. And those vibrant colors. They often contain the same heavy metals found in industrial waste. The truth about what's lurking in your ink is darker than the blackest tattoo. When you get a tattoo, you're not just decorating your skin. The process follows a simple mechanical principle. A tattoo machine punctures the skin thousands of times per minute. With each tiny wound, ink is deposited into the dermis, which contains collagen fibers, nerves, glands, and blood vessels. Unlike the epidermis, which is constantly shed and renewed, the dermis remains stable, making tattoos permanent. But the real issue is that ink isn't always just ink. Many tattoo inks are contaminated with harmful bacteria. These bacteria don't originate from in the ink itself, but enter during unclean manufacturing environments, contaminated raw materials, or improper handling and storage. When you get tattooed, these bacteria are deposited directly into your dermis, bypassing your body's first line of defense. And bacteria aren't the only problem. What's actually inside tattoo ink might be even more concerning. Tattoo inks aren't just colorful pigments. They're a chemical cocktail permanently injected into your skin. Their composition varies widely depending on the color and brand, often containing substances you wouldn't expect. Take titanium dioxide, for example. It's a compound found in sunscreen and paint. It also presents in 91% of 226 tested tattoo inks in the US. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a direct correlation between specific ink colors and certain metal concentrations. Bright green inks, they're packed with chromium, manganese, iron, and copper. Red, often laced with mercury. Yellow ink loaded with cadmium. And that's not all. Tattoo inks can also contain zirconium, bromine, nickel, niobium, strontium, zinc, barium, molybdenum, lead, vanadium, and tungsten. Even black ink, often seen as the safer option, isn't completely risk-free. While it contains fewer heavy metals than colored inks, it can still include iron oxide and high levels of carbon black. And here's the real concern. Studies show that many of these metals exceed European safety limits. So, every time you get inked, you're not just adding art to your body, you're injecting a mix of industrial-grade metals with unknown long-term effects. So, does that mean tattoos could put you at risk? Tattoo inks contain substances known to cause cancer, but does that mean tattoos cause cancer? So far, no direct link has been found, but the concern is real. Some inks contain cadmium, a group 1 carcinogen, meaning it's definitively linked to cancer in humans. Mercury and cobalt salts are classified as possible carcinogens, and black inks often contain PEECs, chemicals also found in cigarette smoke. These substances don't just stay in your skin. Over time, they can migrate through your body and accumulate in lymph nodes, potentially traveling to major organs like the heart and liver. While there are no documented cases of cancer directly caused by tattoos, the long-term exposure to these substances raises serious questions about their potential health risk. But cancer isn't the only risk. As we've seen, that many tattoo inks are contaminated with harmful bacteria, which can lead to infections and serious health issues like sepsis or endocarditis. Bacterial infections are the most common, with tattoo-related cases of MRSA and staph infection reported worldwide. The symptoms start innocently enough: unusual redness, swelling, purulent drainage, fever, and chills. Maybe some warmth around your new tattoo. But without proper treatment, these infections can spread beyond the tattooed area and even damage internal organs if bacteria enter the bloodstream. And it doesn't stop there. If equipment isn't properly sterilized, Viral infections like hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and even HIV can be transmitted during tattooing. One moment of negligence by your tattoo artist could literally change your life forever. Beyond infections and long-term health risk, tattoos can also trigger allergic reactions, which can lead to serious skin issues and even systemic symptoms. Some dyes, particularly reds containing mercury sulfide, can cause contact dermatitis, a skin condition that causes itchy, flaky rashes. Then there's photosensitivity, where yellow inks containing cadmium react to sunlight, causing swelling and irritation. More severe reactions, like granulomas or lichenoid reactions, may result in chronic inflammation or raised, itchy bumps. In some cases, the immune system treats the tattoo as a foreign invader, causing granulomas, small raised bumps that form as part of the body's defense. And in rare cases, things take a dangerous turn. Allergic reactions can escalate to life-threatening levels, triggering widespread hives, breathing difficulties, or even anaphylaxis. What starts as a simple rash can spiral into a medical emergency. But here's the good news. There are steps you can take to reduce your risk and protect yourself. So, how can you protect yourself? Start by doing your research. Choose a reputable artist who uses high-quality, professional-grade inks. Don't hesitate to ask about the brands they use and their sterilization practices. Some companies now offer organic and vegan tattoo inks with fewer harmful chemicals. While these aren't risk-free, they may reduce some potential dangers. Next, think about the colors in your design. Black ink generally contains fewer toxic substances than bright colors like blue, red, and yellow. And finally, proper aftercare is key to preventing infections and ensuring your tattoo heals well. Be sure to follow your artist's aftercare instructions carefully. Tattoos are a personal expression, but it's important to consider the potential risks and take steps to protect your health. A little knowledge and precaution can go a long way in making sure your tattoo is something you'll proudly wear for years to come.